This is a country which unfortunately has divisions historically, but Unite the Union is on the side of building bridges, uniting communities, uniting working people, and that's a task that we take seriously. We do have the obvious divisions between the rich and the poor, and we represent people who are struggling at the bottom of society. Struggling in their community with unemployment and bad housing and health services that are facing cutbacks. And from visiting the areas that we organise in Ireland, you can see firsthand that working people are facing exactly the same issues, no matter what part of Ireland you happen to be in, whether it's in Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland. And of course it's an international issue. Austerity isn't choosy about where it attacks, and we've faced in the Republic of Ireland a lot of years of unemployment and emigration, and currently we're looking at 15% unemployment, but it's up near 20% when you factor in emigration.
I think that's one of the most tragic aspects of the current crisis, because literally the lifeblood of the country is being drained out of it as tens of thousands of young people are leaving the country. Every year we've had approximately 200,000, mostly young people, leave since the crisis began. And that's a terrible return to the mass immigration of previous decades and generations, which blighted this country and held us back for so long.
Name Paul O'Byrne. I worked in Waterford, started in 1972 up to 2008. I was 36 years there. Loved the job, really liked my job. I worked my way up, qualified in 1977. I was a cutter and done a further some years training to be a master cutter. Unfortunately, like many things, it came to an end, and a fairly sudden end for a lot of people. I have 3 children, one married. My other son, unfortunately, moved away. He emigrated to Australia on the 4th of January, just gone. It's sad. It's a pity he couldn't stay here. Obviously, there was no work here for him. It's tough on my wife. She misses him. My third child, the youngest, my daughter, she's 17. She's doing her leaving at the moment. She has to decide whether she'll go on to college, but she has said quite a few times that she could go over to Stephen, my son, in Australia. And unfortunately, I think we lose her too. I can't see her staying.
The people who run the world and rule over the world in politics and in industry and everywhere else, they want us to believe that when pessimism is rampant, that we feel hopeless. The good news is that it's not hopeless, because as soon as you get hopeless, you believe there's no alternative. There is an alternative, and there is a better society that can be created.